Hey everybody, Kartik Subramaniam over at ADHI Schools. Welcome to your real estate tip of the week. Now today's tip of the week is what duty the agent has to a third party. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I represent you in the sale of your building. I am your agent and I have a fiduciary duty to you. Let's say a buyer comes in and the buyer is represented by Century 21 or the buyer is represented by Coldwell Banker. They have their own agent. I don't have a fiduciary duty to them. They're not my client, but they are a third party in the deal. So the question then becomes, well, what duty do I have to a third party in a real estate transaction? Well, again, we know I have a fiduciary duty to you because you're my client, but to that other third party, they have their own agent. I do not have a fiduciary duty to them, but I still owe them something. For example, if I know that your roof is leaking, remember, you're the seller. If I know that your roof is leaking, I got to make sure that information gets to that buyer, even though they're not my client. So to my client, I have a fiduciary duty. To that third party, I owe them three things. I owe them a duty of fairness, a duty of honesty, and a duty of disclosure. Now that's not quite as high as a fiduciary duty. Obviously, a fiduciary duty is the highest duty that the law will recognize. The duty I have to you as my client is fiduciary. To that third party, I owe a duty of fairness, I owe a duty of honesty, and I owe a duty of disclosure. So be careful on the exam. If the exam were to say, what duty do we have to our client, fiduciary? What duty do we have to a third party? We owe a duty of fairness, a duty of honesty, and a duty of disclosure.